Hey guys, so I'm going to do a little short yoga clip for you guys, or a little video. We are going to focus mostly on the deep breathing that goes along with yoga, because deep breathing is an excellent way to kind of center yourself and to really focus on the moment. And the same thing with meditation, when we talk about that more, is that really focusing on your breathing, and it just kind of helps you get in the moment and stop thinking about stuff that you need to do or things that you have done or whatever. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you sun salutation, which you can do anytime and anywhere, and it's really simple and easy. And we'll do the modified version and the unmodified, so you can do whatever you're comfortable with. I just got done doing P90X2, so I'm really tired, and that way I hopefully don't hold poses too long and whatnot. Yeah, so I guess we'll just get started. If you're watching this video more than once, go ahead and fast forward to about 1:15 so you don't have to hear me yammer in the beginning. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to use music because I really want you to focus on your breathing instead of the rest of whatever, music and whatnot. So with all of yoga, you always want to start in what's called mountain pose. So you're just going to stand nice and tall with your shoulders back and your head in midline. And you always start by taking a few deep breaths in the beginning. And closing your eyes helps. And make sure that they're really slow and even. And just kind of in and out. Okay? And so for sun salutation, I'm going to show you the modified version. I'm going to go through it 3 times, and then I'll do the unmodified version. And then we'll just kind of do it a couple more times and in a sequence. So I'll walk you through really slow twice with modified and once with unmodified, and then we'll just do this as a sequence and one smooth motion, okay? So try to go really slow for you. So first we're going to inhale up, and then you're going to exhale down, and you can go down as far as you can. If you can't touch the ground, that's fine. You can go here if you need or whatever. You're going to inhale halfway up, and then exhale back down. And then you're going to step back or jump back into plank. Now this is modified. Make sure that you're not like this. This is a different pose. You want your legs a little bit back because you do want to kind of engage your core. Okay? So we're going to inhale in here. Inhale into cobra. You can see, hopefully. And exhale back into downward dog or into child's pose if you're more comfortable with that. Okay? And then inhaling back up. And you can step back. Okay? And inhale up. Exhale back down. Inhale halfway up. And exhale back down. Step, jump back into plank. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling back into either child's pose. I wish my phone was wired. Or into downward dog, whatever you want. Now, downward dog, you want to make sure, I'll move forward. The goal here is to get your heels to the ground. If you can't get your heels to the ground, that's totally perfectly fine. If you're just beginning and you can get your heels to the ground, then you need to back up because you shouldn't be able to at this point. Or, wait, other way. You need to step in if you can get your heels to the ground when you're just starting. But the goal here is a really good calf stretch, and you want to get your shoulders in there too, so your head should be in between your shoulders. Okay, step back up. Inhale up. Okay, so I'm going to show you the unmodified version. Maybe I'll just, that might help. Sorry. Okay, unmodified version. So inhaling up, exhaling back down, jumping or stepping back into plank. Here, I'll do it like this. Okay? And inhaling into upward dog. And exhaling back into downward dog. And jumping or stepping forward. And inhaling back up. Okay, so I'm going to do a sequence of 3 without telling you what to do. I'll just go really slow. The first 2 I'll do modified, and the last one I'll do unmodified. And again, you can do whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? So, here we go again. I'll go really slow. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, back into plank, inhale into cobra, back into child's pose or downward dog, and then stepping forward and inhaling back up, exhaling back down, inhaling halfway up, down, stepping back or jumping back into plank, inhaling cobra, back into child's pose or downward dog, and jumping forward, inhaling up. And you go with what you're comfortable with. I'm going to do the full version here. Halfway up, back down, jumping, stepping back to plank or modified plank, inhaling to upward dog or to cobra, exhaling back, child pose or downward dog, jumping, stepping forward, inhaling up, and exhaling back down into mountain. Okay, so that's sun salutation. It's just a quick way to get going if I don't have time, but I need to kind of center myself or kind of de-stress if something's making me anxious. That's a great way to do it. So now I'm just going to run through what's called the Warrior Series, which starts very similar to the sun salutations, as you'll see. Again, I'll go really slow. And because we're focusing more on breathing, I'm not going to spend a lot of time focusing on like holding poses and stuff like that, or the stretching. But I'll walk you through, so don't worry. Okay. So again, inhaling up and exhaling back down. And now we're going to step back into what's called runner's pose. So stepping back, we'll start with the left side. Stepping back with your right foot, you're going to kind of be into low lunge. And I want your hands on the inside, like this, okay? And you're going to hold this here. And then you can straighten your front leg. And again, if you can't touch the ground, that's fine. Be as high or low as you need, okay? And then you should push back on your back heel and stretch your calf at the same time. This is a runner stretch. This is fantastic if you are running. And again, leaning forward, you should feel it in your hip flexor area of the stretch. And again, if you can't go that far, however low you need to go. And if you're really flexible, you can come down like this. Whatever is best for you. Okay, from here, we're going to go up into crescent pose. So we'll inhale up into crescent. And your back foot, you want your heel off the ground like this, okay? And again, if you can't get down this far, if you have to be up here, that's fine. Whatever you're comfortable with, okay? Then you're going to turn into Warrior One. So your back foot, your heel's now on the ground and at a kind of a 45-degree angle. We're just going to hold this here for a couple of breaths. So I want you to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then we're going to turn into Warrior Two. So now your foot, if you need to take a break and straighten your front leg, that's fine. Now your foot is at a parallel with what would be the front of your mat. I don't use the mat on carpet because it doesn't work very well. But Warrior Two, you want your arms out straight, parallel with the ground. And again, if you need to be up here, that's fine. If you can go all the way down, that's fine too. Hold this for a couple breaths. Okay, now you're going to straighten your front leg. Now I want you to reach as far forward as you can. Then you're going to come down as far as you can. If you can only come this far, that's fine. If you can get your hand flat on the ground, that's fine. Now the goal for here is I want your shoulders stacked, which means I want them one above the other, like a big line like this. If you're going like this is wrong, then you need to come up so you can get your shoulders like this. Okay? So we're going to hold this for a couple breaths. Okay, I'll be inhaling up, and then we're going to exhale back down over our front leg. Again, if you need to be up here, that's totally fine. We'll inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Now I want you to soften your knee, which just means to bend it, and you're going to step your other leg up. Okay, or inhale back up, and exhale back into mountain. We're going to do the other side now, okay? So inhaling up, and exhaling back down. Step back with your left foot this time. Hands in the center. And again, we're going to do the runner stretch. So again, if you can come down like this far, that's fine. If you need to be up like this, that's fine. Wherever you are, just meet yourself where you are. Okay, now we're going to straighten the front leg. Put pressure on your calf in the back so you can feel it right in here and in your calf. Again, this is fantastic before you run. Just going forward again, feeling it right here in your hip flexor. Okay, and straighten the leg. Okay, now we're going to go up into crescent. So again, keeping your heel off the ground in the back. And you're going to just come straight up. And again, if you need to be up here, that's fine. You just be wherever you're comfortable. Gonna hold this for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you need to take a break and straighten that front leg, go for it. Now we're going to go into Warrior 1. So I want your back foot again, heel on the ground. And you want your foot at like a 45-degree angle. Front leg is bent. And your hips, you want to turn towards the front. And hands straight up. And we'll hold this for a couple breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And you straighten the leg, go for it. Now you turn your back leg so it's parallel. And we'll go into Warrior 2. Remember, you keep your arms straight like this. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Straighten your front leg. Lean as far forward as you can. And down. Again, if you need to be up here, be up here. You can get to the ground, awesome. But make sure your shoulders are one on top of each other. Do not do this. This is not right. Okay? You want to be like this. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. And coming straight up and back down over this leg. And once again, if you need to be up here, be up here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Soften that leg, which means bend it. Step forward, inhaling up into mountain, and exhale. Excellent. Now, if you want to do a balance pose, a really simple one would be tree pose. And you can start with your toe on the ground still, just like this. You can put your foot here, or if you feel like it, you can put it all the way up here. Never ever put it over your knee. I know your foot fits perfectly over your knee, but if you put pressure on your knee, pushing it out this way, you can cause problems. So avoid putting it here. So down here, on the ground, or up here, wherever you feel. Okay, and your hands, your hands can be here. They can be here. They can be here, wherever you want. Okay, we're just going to hold this for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you're having problems balancing, focus on one spot and really stare at it. That helps a lot. So we're going to do the other side. Again, foot here, or all the way up, wherever is best for you. And arms, same thing. Can be wherever you want. I prefer Namaste, which is this, praying hands. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to inhale and exhale back down. And then you can step or jump back into plank, whatever you want. And then we're going to do to upward dog or cobra. Back into child's pose for a couple of breaths. Child's pose, you should actually be pushing down and feel it kind of stretching in your shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do what they call cat and cow. So, we're going to, let me think about when we inhale here. I think we inhale into cow and exhale into cat. So what you're going to do is when you inhale, I want you to focus on your tailbone going all the way up. So you're going to sink your back like a cow, like an old milk cow. So you inhale like this. And then when you exhale, starting with your tailbone again, kind of back into what looks like a cat hissing. Okay? So we're going to do this for a couple of breaths. So inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. And inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. One more time. Inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's do what we used to call in gymnastics the butterfly stretch. If your legs are out here, that's completely fine. If you're like this, that's as stretched as you can, that's fine. Goal is to get your legs in and push your knees to the ground. And we're just going to hold this for a couple breaths. One more. Okay. Let me think here. We'll do just a couple more stuff on the ground, a couple more poses, and then we'll call it quits because I want this to be something that you can do multiple times. So we need it to be short because we're all busy. This is going to be a really good one to stretch your butt. So you're going to get your leg up like this. If you can only get to here, that's just fine. But you're going to grab the inside of your leg. I'm going to lay down. Okay, and pull it into you as far as you can. And you should feel it on this cheek. Couple breaths again. Okay, and switching sides. Again, if you're clear out here, that's fine. Oh, this side is really tight on me, so I can't go very far. Again, really focusing on your breathing. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to do boat, throw in a little bit of an ab workout here. Now, if you are just starting out, I want you to do half boat, which is like this with your legs. I'll turn sideways. And if you can only hold it for a few breaths, that's fine. Once you get going, you can lean back more, and once you're further along, you can just extend your legs. Okay, so we're going to hold, or if you need to have one leg down and one leg up, whatever is easiest for you, and hold it for a few breaths. Excellent, and coming back down. Dog hair all over my shorts. Alright, so we're going to do 2 more and then we're done. So now I want you to lay flat on your back. And I want you to take this leg, your left leg, and bend it, and you're going to have your foot on your other knee, and just let it kind of fall to the side. Goal, obviously, is to get your shoulders both flat on the ground and your leg on the ground. But if you're stuck like this, that's fine, as far as you can get. This is a spinal twist. Gonna hold it for a few breaths. Okay, coming back to center. Straightening the other leg, bringing the other one up to your knee, letting it just fall over. You might get some good cracks out of your back. Focus on your breathing. Nice and slow. Okay, now this last pose is the money. It's called corpse pose. So I want you to lay flat. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to focus on relaxing your toes and your feet and your legs, relaxing your waist, your stomach, your hands and your arms and shoulders, your neck, and finally your face. Keep your eyes closed. Sink into the floor and breathing in and out. Really focus on that. Slow, deep breaths in and out. Make sure you're keeping your body relaxed. It's easy to tense back up. Really focus on letting go of all those muscles, all that stress. In and out. Few more breaths. Okay, I want you to open your eyes. I want you to bring your legs up. And I'm going to sit up. Okay. And this is Namaste. Namaste, which means I bow to the divine in you. Okay, I hope that was good. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. So yeah, use it whenever you need. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I did an okay job for everybody. So, alright. Peace.